Welcome to Combat University. I'm Tim Heisey. Today I'll be going over part 1 to a series of self-defense techniques which use Superman as an example. For this lesson, we'll be going all the way back to Superman 2. This is a bar scene where Clark confronts a truck driver at a diner, but he doesn't have his powers. So let's watch the clip and I'll meet you back here to show you what you can do if you ever find yourself in this type of situation. Let's check it out.
Excuse me, sir, would you care to step outside?
Clark.
I said, excuse me, sir, would you care to step outside?
Now listen, Rocky, your steak's coming right up.
Keep it on the flame, Ron. This is just a minute steak. After you.
Clark. Clark! Clark?
Blood. It's my blood.
We started walking away and then we get hit in the back of the head. So we don't know what's going on. We got hit in the back of the head. From here, you're going to glance underneath your armpit so you can see where your opponent is. Once you see where he is, you're going to pivot. So now you're facing him. You're going to block his arm as you come in and you strike the throat. So from here, pivot, block, strike. You can also do it at the same time. Boom. From here, we're hitting the cupped hand right into, see right here, we're hitting right into his Adam's apple, his throat, right? So we're trying to crush that. From there, he's already back. He's exposed. We're set up in a position, so we're going to knee, straight up. Pivot, block, strike, and knee. You can do multiple knees with one leg, or you can do multiple knees with both. Like you're doing those high knees. We don't have to do the finish. The finish was just to show you what can be done. But for this technique, that's all it is. Again, we're facing away from our opponent. Our hands are on our head because we were just struck. We pivot. We strike and block. We knee. That's technique number 1. Now we're going to do the same technique but as an independent. We're watching our opponent. We're in a defensive stance. Our hands are up. Facing our opponent, we're looking at his chest because we want to see his entire body when it moves. So we're watching our opponent. We see that he's starting to strike with his right hand. From here, we're going to block. Our hands are out. He's coming. We block. It's hard to see. When he's punching, as long as your hand's up, that's the biggest thing, to keep it from hitting you. We're going to block. You need to block the crux of his arm. Right there. And from there, block. Notice my body turns into him a little bit so I can get the furthest extension. Block. Strike. Same thing. Knee. So for the independent, that's all we're doing. We're waiting for our opponent to strike. We're in defensive stance. You can keep your left leg forward, or you can keep your right leg forward. It just depends what you're most comfortable with. If your right leg's forward, you're going to block, strike. Notice that you're probably going to have to step forward if he's too far away. If he's really close, and you're right up on him, you're not going to be able to do that. So you just keep it slightly forward. You're like, whoa, hold on. You notice he pulls back, but he's going to strike. And from there, you just go, and then your other leg can strike. Now for the third technique. So the aggressor is not going to wait to be struck, and he's not going to wait to be hit. He's going to take the first move. This guy right here, he's being aggressive. He's a bad guy. We're already in whatever stance we want, as long as one foot is forward. For this one, we can have 1 foot forward, or we can even be square with him if you want, as long as we're ready to move. Knees bent just a little bit so you can move. You can put your hands up just a little bit like, whoa, hold on. And then from here, you got to shift your weight, right? If you're going to step forward with your right, you have to shift your weight to your left just a little bit and strike. So all we're doing, we're like, whoa, buddy, hold on. Boom! You get it. So again, boom. Now you're set up. If you step forward with your right, your left is going to be set up to knee. Boom. If you want to do a takedown, you want to do a simple sweep, you just block that right arm, grab his head, left leg comes up, sweeps back. Put your opponent down. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you back here for part 2 of our Superman self-defense techniques.